Jim puts his sunglasses on, then puts his glasses over top of his sunglasses.
That was weird. Yes.
It's been a weird morning. And there are lots of things that are weird about this time of year. We did have the New Jersey drones.
They're still out there.
The drones are out there?
It's funny.
Or the explanation is out there.
Well, no, that explanation was completely the next day debauched by the government.
Really? The government said they're not drones?
They're not.
Or they're not ours?
We have no...
Are they drones? But they're not our drones?
Well, this is what makes this even more fascinating because... I guess this is where we're going, Terry. Sorry. It looks like we've hijacked our own show.
That's okay. It's Christmas.
But when you sent me that thing, it almost reminded me when my wife and I were driving and we saw 4 spheres, and they were very, very amazing, wondrous, actually. When the military asked me what I thought, if you had one word, what would you say? I said angelic. He goes, angelic? I said, well, they were glowing. There's a glow all around them. They were, Anyways, the next day there was an explanation came in, and it was pure bogus. But my wife went, yeah, that is it. That's what it is. That's what we saw. And God rest her soul, even up until about a month before she died, I pointed out, your mother threw me under the bus on that one.
I do like William Shatner's show, Is That Weird or What?
Is that weird or what?
So the drones are still over New Jersey. I heard they're over lots of places.
They're over a lot of places. And the thing that I find amazing, you even have the president saying, they're not nefarious, I think. Or what did he say? It was like, not nefarious, I think. Something like that. And they go, right. You don't know? So
well, Biden didn't answer that. That was Trump you were talking
about. No,
Biden. Biden said
Biden did that too, but he put this little thing at the end, so far, or something he put at the end of it.
As far as we know.
And you got like Stephen Colbert going, huh? What? And so whatever it is, there's a lot of where in New Jersey you have a lot of airport action, not just in New Jersey itself with a couple of military bases, but you also have New York with its major airports. You got a lot of things in the sky, and you got Venus or Jupiter, whatever that planet is that's hanging out over the Atlantic. It's huge, and as bright as almost the moon. But then there's all these other ones that happen to be, and as much as people try to say, oh, they're just hobbyists. No, people don't have SUV-size hobby drones.
Well, we don't know what corporations have.
We could.
One of those explanations was that they were testing delivery with a large drone.
But nobody has filmed them taking off.
No.
Nobody is filming them landing. I don't mean to give you that. Yep. That's my second finger, Terry. It's not the middle finger. So they don't know where they're coming from.
Jim's exercising his First Amendment.
They're not. They don't know where they're going back to. And I find that amazing as an American government, that they can't just simply say, oh, we've got this nailed. They happen to be a bunch of people just goofing off. Yes, I know there's 3,000 drones in the air, but they're just goofing off. They're not saying that, and this is what amazes me the most. The one lie they could actually do, going, yeah, they're all ours. They don't do. So what is this? Is this a preparation? Or it's just weird that nobody can say, we have filmed them, here they are. Now, I watched the video of 2 brothers in New York. And they've invested their own personal money. I think they're scientists. They are scientists. I don't think they are scientists. They invested their own personal money. They have all the equipment and everything. They've been watching these things for years out on the Atlantic, out in the water. And they said one thing we noticed is when you see the lights in the air, you put on your night vision. You use your night vision equipment, and you'll see others with no lights on. So I said, is that a distraction then? Are the ones with the lights saying, look here, blah, 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 blah. And out there, what do they do? Are they the ones doing the real surveillance?
Or
but again,
something other than surveillance.
Who are they? And the brothers said it's like they have some sort of a light absorbing, sort of like our stealth type thing.
All right.
Our light and single absorbing. If you're not looking up, you're not going to see them because they're not registering on anything. He says that's what you have above. So the last thing was the host of that show was saying, "Why don't you guys go to New Jersey? Will you pick up your van and your equipment, go to New Jersey?" So I don't know if they're doing that.
Interesting stuff. I did like the explanation of the colored lights because they are FAA colors. Every aircraft has to have the lights flashing and blinking.
If you were going to fly into somebody's airspace and you were going to be detected, and this is another thing, but if you were going to be detected, wouldn't you dress your thing up to look like it's just everything else in the sky?
Probably.
Yeah.
But then again, it could be just
Well, that's what
everything
they're
else
saying.
in
A
the
lot
sky.
of it is everything in the sky. The skies are like when I was watching one broadcast from Washington, I saw 2 planes take off. You know, and if you were thinking, oh, aliens, you'd think they're just 2 lights in the sky going, but there were airplanes.
Yeah.
Of course, the host of that was saying, well, you can easily see these are airplanes. You know, and that one there that's doing circles, it's not an airplane.
So it's the flight path that's the giveaway.
The flight path, and I've been driving eastbound on 401 when there's been like 6, 7 planes coming in for a landing.
Oh,
And they're very bright.
on the flight path
Yeah,
for the Toronto
yeah, it's
airport.
the
Pearson.
landing wheels,
Right.
landing lights on.
Right.
But then again, I didn't have any illusion that they weren't planes. I knew exactly what it was. I was near an airport, and the planes were coming in. These things here, there's something up. I don't know what that is. I don't know
Let's
if it's
hope they stay up.
well.
Any of them crash? And why hasn't Marjorie Taylor Greene shot one down?
Well, apparently they had one, but then the news CNN had to say, we just found out that was AI generated, and that's not real. And I think it was the one that looked like the Star Wars on the back of a truck.
Oh, really?
They reported they caught one, they captured one. That story, no, that's not it.
With AI, we're really beat.
But that's your diversion, see, making it silly, making it fun, making it la 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 la. When in reality, I don't know why the United States wouldn't say, we know exactly what they are. People just, concentrate on your Christmas tree. They're ours. They're ours.
Maybe the drones are delivering for Santa. That's why they're going on these irregular flight paths.
Maybe.
They're dropping off stuff early.
There's some very sophisticated drones. I watched a program on drones yesterday where in Ukraine, the Ukrainians using them.
Yes.
And now the Ukrainians they got these drones, I forget what they call them, something really, vampire drones. And they're big enough to pick up those electronic dogs.
Yes.
And so they're dropping the dogs in the fields.
Who let the dogs out? Who?
And so the Soviets are like, oh, like this, because you can hear them. You don't know where they are.
Yep.
And then they drop the dog. And the dog can go anywhere.
Drop the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an ominous sounding
Those
title.
electronic dogs. And they're this big.
Well, yeah.
They can crouch right down. And
they use the sniffer dogs on SpaceX, remember?
SpaceX has 2 of them. Yeah.
To sniff out the chemicals after.
the chemicals and take videos and stuff. And it's easy to just attach a gun.
Apparently, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the
Or a
next
bomb, whatever.
So,
Expensive bomb, but not as expensive as some of the ones they launch in. So
Well, is this a trial in a civic context of drone traffic management? This New Jersey thing, because they're in urban
But why wouldn't
centers.
they say that?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't they say it, Terry?
Well, you
We
and I
shot
don't
down
run
a
the
stupid
government.
balloon over Canada. They shot
Yes.
down a stupid balloon over the
Yes,
east
and
coast
it
of the
wasn't
United
doing
States.
circles
Just
and
a
didn't have
balloon,
flashing
or
lights.
was it?
Ooh.
But they went after them with jets. And now the sky's full of them, and they're going, no, nothing to see here. Well, yes, there is. There's a lot to see here. Every time they say there's nothing, the military says, yeah, they were over our base, and they're not supposed to be there. Well, thank you very much.
Well, we did the Jim and Terry Show version of sleuthing and found out 5, at least, bases in the New Jersey area that the drones were near.
Yeah.
So military installations, that was one of our thoughts. And maybe nuclear sniffing. These drones are sniffing.
Why wouldn't you say that? These are just reconnaissance. These are just.
Yeah, we're just testing
We're
out.
just testing things out.
Because you don't want anybody to
Don't
know that
worry
you're
about
actually
it. Yeah,
testing
this
stuff.
this is a homeland's defense
But
system.
you don't want anybody to know that you're doing this.
Yeah, this is a
So
yeah,
that's-
then shut the lights off.
But no, they want the lights on because that's part of the test. Oh, it's a damned if you do and damned
I
if you
know,
don't.
it's incredible. It'll
just hope
eventually
so.
go away, you know.
Will they?
Well, I don't
I
know.
was looking at some Mayan hieroglyphics and they show things
Yes, I
that look
know, I
like
know.
flying saucers and astronauts. And do they ever go away? I don't think so.
Well, one day are they going to say, that's it? Hi! We're here.
I don't know. Will they give you the royal wave?
Or, you guys look yummy.
Oh, jeez. Tasty, tasty.
Tasty, tasty.
All right. Well, my best hope is that they are delivering Christmas packages for Santa Claus or
And I think-
Amazon or
I think someone would say that, or you would know when it's leaving the Amazon warehouse. Now, they have no video of them leaving or returning. So,
Well, if you're doing a test, you wouldn't do the test from an Amazon factory, would you? An Amazon distribution center?
So
you do
you're-
it somewhere else so that people don't know that you're doing this.
so you think it's Amazon or something. They're all being quiet about this.
Everybody's
They're
being quiet.
about no. The government's already
know.
said no. There's no government program.
Yeah, but the government said everything about all the secret bombers that they've ever developed, about the SR-71 Blackbird. Everybody's been secret. The stealth bombers,
Hey, they
everybody's
could-
secret.
I wonder if they could take those what are those drones that are feared by the Soviets? What are they called? Vampire. I wonder if they take the Vampire and just pluck people out. There's 3,000 people they could grab in one night, pull them up. I don't know where they would take
That
them.
sounds like a plot from a
Oh, I
sci-fi.
know what it is. It's the immigration thing.
Well, that's how they're going to get rid
They're
of the
going to
illegal.
pick up all of them, just fly them over to
snatch and grab.
somewhere. Yeah, snatch and grab, drop them, come back.
Wow,
I'm kidding, folks. I'm kidding. Nobody start that.
Well, they're size of a small car, you said,
SUV,
so
yeah.
they could theoretically carry the weight of a human.
Well, they
being.
can carry one of those electronic dogs.
So they drop the dog. The dog runs you out until you fall down and tired. Then the drone comes and picks you up and takes you back to wherever.
What a
This
world!
is a plot.
What a world we're living
Wow,
in.
and this is Christmas.
When is it going to be? We're walking down the road. You're going to go, "Hi." Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were a machine.
Wow, that's coming.
That's totally okay, man.
The Japanese have these love bots. I'm not going
Yeah.
say anything more about that. Christmas is a time for giving.
A shocking experience.
Giving a robot dog through a vampire drone? I don't know
Here, Terry,
who's
this only
giving
cost
what.
me $55,000. It kind of looks like a woman. Have it.
Speaking of one more drone thing, Christmas theme, the Ukrainians are having drones with Christmas elf hats on to go after the North Koreans. Yeah, Merry Christmas! Okay, Jim and Terry
Joy
show. Enough
to the
morbid stuff
world.
for now.
Joy to the world.
Joy in the shape of a drone. Bye-bye.